guys? This is your girl Starlet. I wanted to jump on today and share with you guys my dashboard collection and half letter disc size, and also how I store them. So I particularly plan in half letter disc, personal size, as well as pocket size. And so I'm just going to go through my half letter disc size, because a lot of times if I buy them in the half letter disc size, I also will pick them up as well in the personal and pocket size. So I just wanted to kind of walk you guys through what I have so far. So as of right now, I have them stored in this tool binder. It's this metallic, pink metallic planner, and it's dated for 2020. So I just really use it just for storage. And then I have the tool discs. I think these are 1.5 or maybe 2-inch size discs. They might be the 1.5. So I have these, and it's pretty stuffed. I had to kind of take out, actually I think these are the art, they're not tool. So I had to take out quite a few of dashboards, because a lot of them, they weren't going to be used anyways, and so I removed them because they were probably either dated 2020 or 2019. And I'll probably still use them, but use them for different things, and not for mainly as my dashboards. So let's get right into it. So this first one up, this is more of a notebook cover. This is by Notique. This is when she first came out with her planner line, and she had this one plus a croc, a black croc, which I also have that one, but I have it in one of my Notique planners as of right now. And so I still use these in my Notique planners. So I kept this one. I don't really use it as a notebook. I use it primarily for a dashboard. So this is like their blush version with the rose gold Q. This was her very first logo. And the way I have this broken out, I have it broken out by paper type. So I have like clear acetate up front, and then the section in the middle is more of like opaque and like cardstock materials. And then I move into the vellums. So really fast, I got this one here from Queen City Design Co. And I like it because it's personalized. I love personalizing my dashboards or specific inserts and things of that nature in my planner. And then the other reason why I like this is because I am a really compact planner. Like my planners, I like to keep them very minimum. I don't really like to use the 1.5-inch discs for like my main planner. I typically use like a 1-inch or 1.25-inch disc size, just to kind of keep it compact. So anytime I'm able to get dashboards and things of that nature that are very lightweight and will not create a lot of bulk, that's what I tend to kind of gravitate more to in my planner. So this one here again is by Queen City Design Co. And it's just this planner belongs to Starlet Williams, and I like that a lot because I don't have to use my this planner belongs to cards in my pockets. I can just use this dashboard. The next few are by, I think, Planner Spot, if I'm not mistaken. These were some freebies, and I printed them on clear acetate. And so again, I used that very thin acetate, so to basically reduce any bulk. Now I will section off like my weekly, dailies, monthlies, and things of that nature, because I like to be able to get to those sections quicker. So I will use those. I haven't quite used these just yet, but I definitely will be using them this year. So I printed these, and so this one is the weekly. This is the monthly. I kind of messed that one up just a little bit, but I have the file, so I can always reprint it. This one here is the yearly, and then this one here is the daily. And so I really like those because I love the script on them. I love that, they're very minimum, and, just add a little bit of decor to my planner. So the next few, this one here is by Cloth and Paper. Now this is what I talk about when I say this one is like a lot thicker than these here. And so I have to be very careful when I use these. This one, I love it a lot. It's just, it creates bulk in the front. And a lot of times when I have my dashboards up front, I tend to kind of pack my planner. And so I have to be very careful, because if it's, too If it's straining a little too much, then I end up bending the pieces of the dashboard where the holes are or where the punches are. And so I have to be pretty careful with that. Sometimes it may not lay flat if it's too bulky. That's one thing that, you know, I have to just be careful with. So I really love this one. It's just that it creates a little bit of bulk normally that I don't like. This one here is my all-time favorite. It's very abstract. I love that, you know, it's like, it just reminds me of a piece of art. And so I just love this one. I bought this one in all sizes, personal, and I want to say pocket as well, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. But this was one of my all-time favorite. Again, this is by Cloth and Paper, and it's pretty thick. I love that it's durable. It's just that it's pretty thick. And so if you can kind of tell just a little bit, this is what I'm talking about. So it kind of bends my, it bends right there if it's, you know, pushed in there a little too much, or if it's causing any strain inside of my planner. All right, so these next ones are, these here are Louis Vuitton inspired. And I bought these off of Etsy. I don't think the shop is open currently right now, but it's called the Planning NP. Young lady was on Etsy, and she created these. And so I love these. These are so beautiful. Let me see if I can find a different color so you can see the background. So yeah, so this one is like, you know, it's LV inspired, and this is in the white. I also purchased it in the black. I have it in pink, which this one is just, you know, the border around. This one here I like because I was able to personalize it with my name with the gold border. It's just really minimum, and I love to kind of layer this one. And then this one here is another kind of like window open, and it's around the border, and this is also in gold. So I love those a lot. So those are like my my acetates. I do have a couple more inside of here. For instance, like this 2021. This is by Poy & Han, and it's just a really thin, lightweight dashboard. And then I just have it layered on top of two other dashboards. So moving into like my solids or cardstock or opaque style dashboard. So this one here is by Cessa-V. I also purchased this one in personal size. And I really love this one. Again, the photo is very, very nice quality, high quality, and I love the fact that it's on the back as well. So a lot of dashboards, you know, they may have like the image, but then they won't have it on the back. The back will be blank. And so I really love this about Cessa-V versions. Another thing to point out about Cessa-V is that her dashboards actually come in A5 size, and I always request to have them unpunched, and then once I get them, I just kind of cut the edges down. Now it might be a little short, but the width I definitely cut down to make sure that it doesn't exceed beyond like my dividers and things of that nature, and then I hole punch them myself. This one here is by Cloth and Paper. I love this one, especially layered with this one here, like this white dashboard. The LV is so pretty. So I love this one. Again, I just love the style of this one. This is another one that is by Cloth and Paper that I love. Now, I don't typically use these here. There's quite a few of these that I don't typically use inside of my main planner. I use them mostly like in my business planner because I'm an interior designer, and you know, because of the whole architectural world, it just kind of speaks architecture to me. So I use these primarily in those particular planners. So this is another one, for example, it has like the image, but then on the back side is just blank. So, you know, that's what I mean by the one by Cessa-V. I like that is the images on both sides. This one here is a cardstock by Elamon Paper Co. It's my word of the year, which is boundless, and it has the definition. And so I really like this one. I have a couple of my words of the year printed in dashboard. This is one by Cloth and Paper. A lot of these too, I will mention that they may have come in my subscription boxes because I purchased the Cloth and Paper sub boxes. So I get a lot of dashboards in that manner. So this one in particular, I think was in a recent sub box. Again, it has that architectural feel. So I will primarily use this one in one of my businesses or my work planner. This is another one by Cloth and Paper. Again, it has that architectural feel. So I would use it again like in one of my business or work planners. This is also by Cloth and Paper. I really love the typography and, how it's, the abstract of it and just how it's, repositioned. I love the style of this one. So, and I love the neutral color. This one here is by Elamon Paper Co. I love this one. I bought it in both versions. As you can see here, this is the other style here. I love abstract art, and these here just really spoke to me. I just love how it, looks like it's watercolor and some other mediums. And I love the texture of the paper because it also reminds you of just an art piece. And so I really, really love these here. I studied art in high school. I actually practiced it as well. And, this is always something that I gravitate towards. This one is by Cloth and Paper, and I'm pretty sure it came in a sub box because I tend to not buy any dashboards that's dated or has years on it because I don't get a ton of use out of it. I like to buy some that I can use, no matter what the year is. And so, but I do like this one again because again, it kind of reads that architectural feel to me. So of course, I would probably use this in my work planner or in my business planner. This one here is another one by Cloth and Paper. I believe it came in a sub box. And again, it just kind of reads that architecture because of the window framing and then just the inspirational quote. This one here is also by Cloth and Paper. I think this was part of their 5-year anniversary. It's likely that I probably won't use this again because I'm not big on silver tones in my planners. I'm always accenting with gold. So, it will be used, but probably not as highly used. Then we have a few that has like quotes on them. This one here is by Cloth and Paper as well. It has the Kobe Bryant quote, and I just love the whole style of this, the whole look. Just kind of reminds you of like a magazine. I love that whole style. This one here is this is also a Cloth and Paper. It's abstract, but yet it still feels like there's an S here. And because of, my name and everything, I just kind of love that. And I use this one a lot just to kind of, feel like it's personalizing my planner. These were a few that was included in a sub box, and these were related to like traveling, and these were by Cloth and Paper. So I have these. I don't really use these a lot, but they are great for layering. These here I did purchase. However, I do believe they came in a sub box at some point, but I have purchased these individually. And so I love these to put in, like my business planner, my goals planners, just for inspiration, So this one here, it's the Boss. This one is the Legend. And this one here is Iconic. So I love those. These here are also Cloth and Paper. However, these are ones that I made on my own. I was inspired by a lot of planner people on Instagram, and I saw that they were kind of making their own dashboards and laminating them. So they took the tissue paper that we were receiving in some of our purchase boxes, and then they would just run it through the laminator, and that's how they were creating them. So what I did here, I created 2 sizes. I think this is a mini HP, and I actually double sided it. So I have tissue paper on this side as well as on this side, and as well as the half letter I did the double sided. So a sheet on this side and a sheet on that side, so you didn't have like that gray look or anything like that. So those were some that was inspired by others, and I created on my own, or I kind of made them through, the laminator. So then this one here, I think this is also from a sub box by Cloth and Paper. I don't really use this one a lot. I put it mainly like in my goals planner, if I do use it, but it's not highly used. But it has like this really nice feel to it. It's like almost like this velvety feel, and I really like that. A lot of the Cloth and Papers have that kind of texture to it. This one here is by Infinite Lotus, and I again like to have things personalized. So these are my initials, and then you're able to put a quote here and something down here. And so here I put established since 1977, and then down here is Starlett Williams, which is my full name. And that was my birth year, established since 1971 or 1977. This one here is by Poyen Han. I received 2 of these, and actually these were a surprise because I received them in a, they just sent out a few freebies to a lot of their customers at the end of the year. And so included was, you know, this dashboard and some more personalized like notepad paper or whatever. And so it had my name on it, so my first name, and then up close, like in this little rounded part, it has my full name, Starlett Williams. So I thought that was really cool, and I really like that. This one here is by Elamon Paper Co. I had also purchased this one. It's a vellum, and it's again my first name. I just love the script of the font, so I of course wanted to add that to my collection. And the vellums on here, on all of these, are very nice. They're durable, but yet thin enough that they don't bother me too much, that, you know, I'm able to put them into my planner. This one here is by Elamon Paper Co. as well. This is another one that I had personalized with my word of the year. It's boundless, so I really like the abstract, you know, just like watercolor kind of effect behind the word and how minimum it was. So of course I wanted to add that. This one here is by Cloth and Paper. It's the word resolute and the definition. And so again, this is an inspiring one that I will definitely be using in my front cover. I want to say we received that last month. So the next few are by Modern and Minimum Co. I think her name is something else on Instagram. It's something in these words, but I can't always remember. I always have to search for a minute. So I really like the fact that she provided these as freebies. This was last year, and I can't remember if it was in November or December, but she was offering like a word of the day, or yeah, a daily word per week or something like that. And so she was offering these freebies, and so of course I took them and created, you know, printed them on vellum to kind of create some dashboards. So this one here has like all the words. I think this was like the last day, and she put all the words together, and then we just have like all of these individual words. So my goal was to kind of use them and change out my word per month. And so this one is abundance. This one is balance. This one is consistency. This one is simplify. This one is clarity. This one is intentional. Boundaries. Mindfulness. Growth. Challenge. And then I have another one inside of here, and it's the manifest. So I have it layered on this Elamon Paper Co. Dashboard, and then I have the manifest, which is by the Modern and Minimal Co. And then I have this clear acetate by Poyen Han, and I just love the whole look of that. You know, it just really flows together for me. So moving on, I have some more freebies. I think these are by EO Edits, if I'm not mistaken. These were some freebies, and they're very faint. I don't know if it's gonna pick up at all. It may not. I don't know. Let's see. Nope. So yeah, so it says inbox over here. It's very minimum. And then I have another one that I did in more like the grayscale. This one was colored. And then it also came with another free insert, and it was this clear one, which I'll take out. So it was this one. I don't know if it's gonna pick up well, but so yeah, so this one was part of that whole system or collection, and I printed it, and I kind of created like a tab to go along with it. And so yeah, so this was like a whole kind of system or set that she provided as a freebie, and so I printed that out. And so I have those. I printed these on vellum. I printed that on clear acetate. So then I have a whole section of these monthly covers by Cloth and Paper. Now, they provided these in sub boxes last year. However, they had like 2020 on these, and then they came out with some for 2021 without the 2021 on it. So I was very pleased that they redid these and did not put the year on them, because I really wanted to use these again. However, it only started in August when they started doing these. So I was very pleased when they came out with these. So I use these every month as I change them out in my planner. So I will say that this one here is a little bit thinner than the ones that they came out, the newer ones that they came out with. These are very, very sturdy vellum, and I love them a lot. They're very durable. So I have that. The next one is by JL Plans, and this is an LV inspired dashboard. She did not offer this in half letter disc. However, I asked her if she can send me an A5 size, and then I can just cut it down and punch it myself. And so she did provide me with an unpunched size. I want to say she actually cut it down for me to half letter size. So I think I was very happy about that when I, if I can recall. So I also purchased it in personal size. So I really love this. It's one of my favorites. This is another favorite by Cloth and Paper. It's because I love the splatter. It's just abstract to me. So I really like this one. This is another one by Cloth and Paper, again, because it has like that whole architectural feel, and I'm an interior designer. Of course, I use this one in like my business planners and, you know, my work planner. Then we get into a few Chanel inspired, and I cannot recall exactly who this one is by. Oh, forgive me. But yeah, these are, I bought these from, I want to say off of Etsy, and if I can find the company, I'll put it in the comments below. But I love those. Those are very, very pretty. They're gold foil and Chanel inspired, and very thin but durable vellum, and I really like that. The next few are by Cloth and Paper. These are very abstract, so of course I love them. This one and this one and this one. These here are also by Cloth and Paper. I know these are dated, but the dates are very minimum. This is like from 2019, but I still love it because it's great for layering, and it's very minimal. I love the whole magazine cover look. This one here is from 2020. I thought I had a 02, but maybe not. I'm not sure. So maybe they didn't make it. I can't remember. But so yeah, so I have that one as well. These are also by Cloth and Paper. So I'll quickly go through these. A lot of the rest of these are just like quotes or words and things of that nature. So you see I have a ton by Cloth and Paper, and a lot of these are from, you know, sub boxes. But, you know, there's a lot of them that I do actually purchase as well. So these here are just like quotes. And then I get into like the more functional dashboards. So I have a few of these. These are the older style inboxes. I currently have their clear one in here. So it's that thicker like dashboard. So I have those in there. So I have a couple of these vellums. And then these here are just like clear acetate that, you know, I just kind of purchased and cut down. They were like 8.5 by 11 sheets, and I just kind of cut them down, and I added like Foxy Fix pockets, or just, you know, card holder pockets. Sometimes I use these to kind of layer in the front of my planners so that I don't damage my other dashboards. So I have a few of those. This one here is like that dry erase Today dashboard by Cloth and Paper. So I have several of these. I'm using probably 3 or 4 more in other planners as of right now, but I have a lot of those. And then these here I just kind of made on my own. I was inspired by, I want to say it was probably Elma and Paper Co., if I'm not mistaken. But they had a lot of very pretty dashboards, and I wanted like for every section, but by the time I put everything in my my bucket, I was like, oh wow, it was really, you know, adding up or whatever. So so I just kind of created my own style but they are definitely inspired. I think hers has like just the letter, and then it has like the full word, and I just kind of put the full word, and you know, with, you know, the planning or whatever, second word being a little darker. So I just printed these on, you know, white stock paper. I forget the pound, but so yeah, I have quite a few of these, so I'll go through them really fast. So I have home planning, I have meal planning, wellness planning, social planning, goal planning, notes and lists, monthly planning, weekly planning, bill tracker, yearly overview, daily planning, purchase tracker, wish list tracker, savings, expense, and overview tracker. And so I also have them more inside of here. So, you know, I have like, you know, like scheduling, and they all align with my dividers that I had customized by Lines Plus Paper. So I have those, and then I have a few more in here. I won't go over these, but these are kind of like my businesses, and I just have them more for like cover pages. And here's the back side of that one Notique cover, notebook cover. And then this is the back side of that crock one that I was telling you about that I have in another planner. And then last but not least, these are actually notebook covers. This is by Cloth and Paper. And again, it's like in that white like abstract logo that kind of reminds me of the S. So I have those in the back of there. So again, thank you guys for taking the time out to look at my video and go through my dashboards with me. If you guys have any other ideas how you store yours, feel free to leave a comment. I love to hear about how you guys store yours, and you know, how you preserve them and things of that nature. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to you know, leave a comment. And thank you again, and have a great day. Bye.